Now children, we will do question number 6. Just go through the question, that is multiply and express as a mixed fraction. What you have to do? You have to just multiply and express the answer in a mixed fraction. So just see question number 6. Question number 6, we will do the C part, okay? That is 7 into 2, 1 upon 4. Whenever mixed fraction has been given to you, first of all you have to change it into the improper fraction. जब भी आपको मिक्स फ्रैक्शन दे रखा है तो सबसे पहले आप उसको क्या करेंगे, इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन में चेंज करेंगे. सो जस्ट सी ओवर हियर, दैट इज 7 into. नाउ यू कैन सी दैट इज 4 into 2, 8 and 8 plus 1 is 9. So we can just write 9 upon 4. 9 upon 4. Now just see, can you do the simplification in numerator and denominator? Is it possible? We can see it is not possible. So how to do the multiplication? We will just multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. You can see here that it is a whole number. Denominator में यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं है, मतलब by default यहाँ पे क्या है 1. When there is nothing in the denominator, when there is no number, means by default it is 1. Now how to do the multiplication? We will just multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So 7 9s are 63 and 1 into 4 is 4. So your answer comes out to be 63 upon 4. Now children, again you can see that this fraction 63 upon 4, it is a improper fraction. ये improper fraction है. क्यों है? Because here you can see that the numerator is greater than the denominator. That is 63 is greater than 4. So we'll just divide and convert it into the mixed fraction. So just divide it. So 4 ones are 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. You can just write the 3 over here. Now 4 5s are 20. So remainder comes out to be 3. Now you can just write it into the improper fraction. First of all, you will write the quotient, that is 15. Then you will write the remainder, and at last you will just write the divisor, that is 4. After converting a particular improper fraction into a mixed fraction, you can just verify your answer also. So 15 4s are 60 and 60 plus 3 is 63. So your answer is 63, that is 63 upon 4. Is it clear students? Now just come to the next question. Now just see question number 7, first part. It's very much easy. So children, just go through the question. Question number 7, you have to find the value, okay? So question number 7, A part, that is you have to find 1 by 2 of, first is 2, 3 upon 4 and second is 4, 2 upon 9, okay? Now as it has been given to you in mixed fraction, so you have to convert it into the improper fraction. So first of all, we'll just solve the first part, that is 1 by 2 of 2, 3 upon 4. That is 1 by 2 of 2, 3 upon 4. As you know, of means into, so we can just write that is 1 by 2 into. Now you have to convert it into improper fraction. So yes, you know how to convert it. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 11 upon 4. Now is it possible to do any simplification in numerator and denominator? No, we can't do any simplification. So we can just write the answer, that is 11 upon 1 into 11 is 11 and 2 4s are 8. You can see children, again the answer is in the improper fraction. So you have to convert it into the mixed fraction. So 8 1s are 8, 11 minus 8 is 3. So 1 3 by 8 is your answer. You can just verify, 8 1s are 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. So answer is 11 upon 8. Got it children? Now just see the second part of this. Again the same thing, 1 upon 2 of, now second mixed fraction is 4, 2 upon 9. Now 1 by 2 of means into. Now again you can just convert it into the improper fraction. 9 4s are 36 and 36 plus 2 is 38 upon 9. Now you can see children that here you can do the simplification, that is by the table of 2. So 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, carry 1, 2 9s are 18, that is 19 upon 9. Now again it is a improper fraction, so you have to convert it into the mixed one. So 9 2s are 18, remainder 1 and your divisor is 9. So you can just check it, that is 9 2s are 18, 18 plus 1 is 19 and here the divisor is 9. That means your answer is correct. Now just move to the another question over here. Now children, just see question number 8 of this exercise. Just go through the question. Just see, Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Their mother has given them the water bottle which contains 5 liters of water. That means the capacity of a water bottle is of 5 liters. Now Vidya consumed 2/5 of the water. That is the part of a water consumed by Vidya is 2 upon 5. Now Pratap consumed the remaining water. Now first part you have to determine how much water did Vidya drink, and second, what fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink. Now just see here only children, that is question number 8 we saw on the board. Question number 8. So first of all, what is given? That is the total capacity of a water bottle. Total capacity of water bottle, which is equals to 5 liters. Is it clear? That is कितना पानी है water bottle के अंदर? That is 5 liters. Now Vidya and Pratap, now how much water is consumed by Vidya? That is 2/5 of the water. So we can just write, that is part of water consumed by Vidya. So how much water is consumed by Vidya? That is 2 upon 5. So 2/5 part of a water is consumed by Vidya. Okay. Now just see the first part what you have to solve. You have to determine how much water did Vidya drink. Okay. How much water did Vidya drink? तो विद्या ने कितना कंज्यूम किया फ्रैक्शन हमें पता है, बट टोटल कितना वाटर कंज्यूम किया दैट वी हैव टू डिटरमाइन. सो वी कैन जस्ट राइट टोटल वाटर कंज्यूम्ड बाय विद्या. तो उसने 5 लीटर में से कितना कंज्यूम किया है? दैट इज द फ्रैक्शन ऑफ वाटर कंज्यूम बाय विद्या 2 upon 5. किस में से कंज्यूम किया? डेट इज 5 लीटर. जो टोटल हमारी वाटर बॉटल थी उसकी कैपेसिटी कितनी है? 5 लीटर्स. और उसमें से कंजप्शन कितना हुआ है? डेट इज 2/5. सो वी कैन जस्ट राइट डेट इज 2/5 ऑफ 5 लीटर्स. इज इट क्लियर? 5 लीटर्स में से कितना कंजप्शन किया? 2 upon 5 एंड वी हैव टू डिटरमाइन. सो जस्ट सी डेट इज 2 upon 5 ऑफ मीन्स मल्टीप्लाई इंटू 5. सो वी कैन जस्ट कट 5 by 5. डेट इज 2 liters ऑफ वाटर is consumed by Vidya. तो विद्या ने कितना वाटर कंज्यूम किया है? That is 2 liters. Now just see the second part over here. What has been asked? That is what fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? Now you have to determine the fraction of water that has been drank by Pratap. So we can just write that is the part of water drink by Pratap. So how much he has consumed? तो टोटल वाटर हमारे पास कितना था? 5 था. ओके, दैट इज 5 लीटर्स एंड पार्ट ऑफ वाटर कंज्यूम बाय विद्या इज 2/5. तो अब बचा हुआ वाटर कितना है? दैट इज 1 minus 2 upon 5. दैट इज 1 minus 2 upon 5. इट इज द फ्रैक्शन ऑफ वाटर दैट हैज बीन कंज्यूम बाय प्रताप. क्योंकि विद्या ने कितना कंज्यूम किया था? 2 upon 5. तो प्रताप ने कितना कंज्यूम किया? दैट इज 1 minus 2 upon 5. So you can just take the LCM, that is LCM of 5 and 1 is 5. So 1 into 5, so it comes out to be 5. 5 ones are and 1 into 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 upon 5 is a fraction of water or a part of water that has been drank by Pratap. Got it, children? So that is the total water consumed by Vidya is 2 liters and the part of water which is drank by Pratap is 3 upon 5. Got it, children? Now we will just move to the next exercise, that is exercise 2.3. So please open exercise 2.3 now. That is page number 41, okay. Just open exercise 2.3, that is on page number 41. Page number 41. Now just see, children, question number 1, that is find, okay. That is the first question, second part we will solve. Question first, second part, that is 1/7 of or 1/7 of, that is A 2 upon 9, B 6 upon 5 and C that is 3 upon 10. Okay. So, it is very much easy, children. So, just see the A part, that is 1/7 of 2 upon 9. So, we can just write over here, that is 1/7 of means into 2 upon 9. We can't cut anything. So, we will just do the multiplication, that is 1 into 2 is 2 and 7 9s are 63. You can see it is a proper fraction because the 2 is less than 63. So, answer will remain as such. Now, just see the B part of it, that is 1/7 of 6 upon 5. Again the same thing, 1/7 into 6 upon 5, that is 1 into 6 is 6 and 7 5s are 35. So, your answer is 6 upon 35, which is again a proper fraction, that is 6 is less than 35. Now, just see the C part over here, that is 1/7 of 3 upon 10. So, 1/7 into 3 upon 10. So, 1 into 3 is 3 and 7 into 10 is 70. That is 3 upon 70. So, again it is a proper fraction because the numerator is less than the denominator, that is 3 is less than 70. Now, we will just see the next question over here, children. That is the question number 2. Just go through it. Multiply and reduce to the lowest form if possible. What you have to do? We have to do the simplification in such a manner that your fraction has been reduced to the lowest form. So, just see question number 2, sixth part. Go through the question, children. Question number 2, sixth part, that is 11 upon 2 into 3 upon 10. We can see, children, here that we can't simplify this fraction further. So, we will just do the multiplication of numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator. So, 11 3s are 33 and 2 10s are 20. Now, you can see, children, that here the numerator is greater than the denominator, that is 33 is greater than 20. So, you have to change it into the mixed fraction. So, just see, that is 33 divided by 20. So, 21s are 20. So, remainder comes out to be 13. So, you can just write it in a mixed fraction. What is the question? 1, remainder 13 and divisor is 20. So, 21s are 20 plus 13. So, 33 upon 20. 113 upon 20 is your answer. Got it? Now, just see question number 3, okay, that is the second part. Now we will see question number 3, second part. I hope children that you are able to understand. Question number 3, second part. Multiply the following fractions. What you have to do? You have to just do the simple multiplication. That is 6 2 upon 5 into 7 upon 9. Now you can see children that first one is the mixed fraction. So first of all you have to convert it into the improper fraction. So 5 6 are 30, 30 plus 2 is 32 upon 5 into 7 upon 9. Now you can see that we can't do the simplification further. So we will just multiply numerator by numerator. So 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21 plus 1 22, 9 5s are 45. Now you can convert it into the mixed fraction. So it will comes out to be 4 44 upon 45. You can see that 224 is greater than 45, means it is an improper fraction. So you have to convert it into the mixed fraction. When you will just divide, you will find that the mixed fraction is 444 upon 45. You can just check it, that is 45 into 4, that is 4 5s are 20, 4 4s are 16, 16 plus 2 is 18 and 180 plus 44. So it comes out to be 224. So your answer is 444 upon 45. Got it children? Now we will just move to the next question. That is question number 5. Okay. No, just here question number 4 we have to find which is greater. Okay. You have to just do the comparison. So we will just do question number 4 over here. Okay. What is greater? We will solve the first part of it, that is 2 upon 7 of 3 upon 4 or 3 upon 5 of 5 upon 8. So children, you have to draw the comparison of the two, that which one is the greater. So we will just solve this first part, that is 2 upon 7 into 3 upon 4. You can just simplify it, 2 3s are, we can just simplify it, 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. So 1 into 3 is 3 and 7 2s are 14. Okay. Now just see the second here, 3 upon 5 of 5 upon 8. So we can just write 3 upon 5 of means multiplication into 5 upon 8. So it will just get cancelled. So it comes out to be 3 upon 8. Okay. Now you can see children that the numerator are same, but it doesn't mean that they are like fractions, because the denominators are different. Here it is 14 and here it is 8. So what you have to do? You have to find the LCM of 14 and 8. So we'll just find out the LCM. 2 7s are 14 and 2 4s are 8. Now 2 7, 2 2s are 4. Again 2 1s are 2, 7 1s are 7. So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 and 8 7s are 56. That means LCM of 14 and 8 is 56. So we'll just write, that means we have to make the denominator same, then only we are able to compare the two fractions. So 3 upon 14. So what we should multiply so that the denominator becomes 56. So as you know, 14 4s is 56. What is 14 into 4? It is 56. That comes out to be 12 upon 56. Now similarly we have to convert this 8 into 56. So 3 upon 8 into 7 upon 7. So 3 7s are 21 and 8 7s are 56. Now you can see children that in both the cases that the denominators are same. So you can compare which is greater. You can see that 21 upon 56 is greater. So we can just write 21 upon 56 is greater than 12 upon 56. That means 21 upon 56, which is the corresponding fraction over here? That is 3 upon 8 is greater than 3 upon 14. Okay, that is 3 upon 8 is greater than 3 upon 14. And what was the fraction given over here? That means 3 upon 8 किसके लिए आया था? That is for the second one. So we can just write that is what? That is 3 upon 5 of 5 upon 8 is greater than 2 upon 7 of 3 upon 4. 2 upon 7 of 3 upon 4. So this is the answer. Got it, children? So whenever there are unlike fractions, you have to convert it into the like fractions by making the denominators same. So for making the denominators same, you have to just find out the LCM. Got it, children? Now we'll just solve the next question over here. Now just see question number 5. Just go through the question, children. That is the question number 5. Question number 5. Okay. Now just see, just go through the question. Salili plants 4 saplings in a row in her garden. The distance between the two adjacent saplings is 3 upon 4 meters. Find the distance between the first and the last sapling. So what Salili has done? He has just planted 4 saplings. I will just show you with the help of a figure. Just see, this is the first, second, third and the fourth sapling. There are 4 saplings and it has been given the distance between the two adjacent saplings. What is the distance between the two adjacent saplings? That is 3 upon 4 meters, 3 upon 4 meters and 3 upon 4 meters. What you have to find? You have to find the distance between the first and the last, that is the fourth sapling. Is it clear? So what we have to do? First we will write distance between two adjacent saplings is equals to 3 upon 4 meter. Okay, that is 3 upon 4 meters. Now what has been given? Number of saplings. Number of saplings is equals to 4. How many saplings are there? There are 4 saplings. Now you have to find the distance between the first and last. So you can see that is 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 4. These all are like fractions, so it comes out to be 9 upon 4. Now children, because here the number of saplings are less, so you can do. But when the number of saplings are more, so how come you do the addition in such a manner? So what you will do? You can see how many gaps are there. This is the first gap, this is the second gap and this is the third gap. So we can just write number of gaps. कितने gaps है 4 sapling के बीच में? That is there are 3 gaps, 1, 2 and 3. Now, so distance between the first and the last sapling, distance between the first and the last sapling is equals to number of gaps कितने हैं? 3. And what is the distance between the two adjacent saplings? That is 3 upon 4 meters. So 3 3s are 9, yet is nothing means 1 and 1 into 4 is 4. That is 9 upon 4 meters is the answer. Now you can see again it is a improper fraction because 9 is greater than 4. So you have to change it into the mixed fraction. So 4 2s are 8, remainder 1 and divisor is 4. So distance between first and the last sapling is 2 1 upon 4 meters. Is it clear children? Got it? Now we'll just move to the next question.